What's up, everybody, man? Welcome back to the pod once again. Man, last week's episode, When It Hurts Me to Hurt You, was so great. We're going to go back into it again for part 2. We had so many gems that was dropped in this episode, and we just want to go back into the conversation and just hear what was said. Come on, y'all. Let's go back into the conversation. When it hurts me to hurt you.
Myself. Do y'all think cheating is learned or it's in you?
I think it's learned. I think it's learned because everybody don't cheat.
I feel like it's two sides. I think some people. I don't think that it's. Okay. I guess it is kind of learned. Like, you know what I'm saying. I guess you had to see it from somewhere, but I don't know, because it's being in a relationship. Some people don't have a good example of relationship, but they can be in a good relationship. They can be a good person, like to have, but never grew up like that. So that's why I want to know: is it something that you seen, or is it something that's like it's in you? Like that's what you just.
I think, to your point, I think no good thing lies within us. Right? The Bible speaks of no good thing lies within us. We all were shapen in iniquity and sin, right? This is how we were shapen. Mm-hmm. So to your point, is it in us? It could be in all of us. Absolutely. Right. When we're born from two earthly parents who, even if they displayed godly relationship, if we don't connect to the Father ourselves, because this is how they're able to display godly relationship, is because they had individual relationships with God, brought him first, and then created the family, right? If we're not doing that separately, because we're already shapen in iniquity and we are no good thing, we can't, our hands are not good, our minds are not good already, then we could sway and stray and be what they're not because we didn't let him in, right? And it's always been in us. But there are some things that are learned and there are things that are unlearned, right? You can unlearn the wrong things because, again, if you're coming from, not just saying always, but not just your parents, but in environment, right? We wasn't that great on social media. Like, remember, we were 80s babies. We didn't know about phones and stuff like that. But now we know just like as much as everybody else because we learn as the world changes, right? As there's different seasons, right? We understand and we adapt, right, to our environments and how that looks. But I think also, too, like you said, that, you know, could it be in you? Could it be something that's learned or that's in you? It's both. But it's also, too, is that what you want it to be. Right. You are the controller.
Discipline.
Of, right. The Lord gives life, but he gives you control of your will, right? So he says, I'm going to give you breath, but you do what you want to do with that breath. But I'm going to tell you that if you do it pleasing me, you're going to live long and you're going to prosper. May not be long on the earth, but I'm telling you, even after your earthly days are done, what's next for you, you're going to enjoy it more than you did this earthly day. For sure. But you can also, on the opposite end, do what you want to do with that breath too, and not follow me, and take pleasures in sin, and take pleasures in this earth, and try to be what this earth wants you to be, right? Get all the accolades, and then when you even get to the highest mountain, you can do one thing, and mind you, this whole earth and social media will cancel you, and you lose everything in one day. So if that's the life you want to live, to where you have to always be in the light to please people, then you can do that too. But I'm telling you, if you fall from grace, and if you're in grace, I'm going to still love you. You might want to stick with me. Because again, if you fall from grace and you in grace with them, they may not know you no more. You're not going to be invited to the same parties.
Not the same.
You're not going to be invited to the same venues.
Not the same services.
We don't know you no more.
Oh, you ain't preaching no more.
Right.
When we all are sinners and saved by grace. Have you seen this, though? That crazy. But this is the thing. People think because you got the Holy Ghost that your other parts don't work no more.
Right.
Or that you
don't think.
Right. You're not human.
That you ain't human.
Right. You just.
When let's be real.
I'm an angel.
As soon as I get saved, I'm an angel at this point.
When let's be real, that's what's stopping really people that don't know Jesus from coming to Jesus.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's the grace that was displayed to them.
Yeah.
And the way it was shown to them. Yeah. Some people want you to be perfect when you just meet Jesus.
Yes. Bro.
No, man. No, that don't work like that. Just like people want you to know about a relationship when you just got into one. I don't even know you yet.
Right.
Lady, I don't even know what makes you tick.
Right.
Yeah. But I think that goes back to your point that that's the control of mankind.
Yes.
This is why the Lord talks about pride and control, why he wants you to always give it up
Yes.
and lean on him.
Lean on him.
Because when you control the situation, you're guiding the situation based on your ideology, right? And your thought process and your truth and what's right for you, how you feel, right? Not what's right for the situation. I'm controlling this situation because I have an idea of what right looks like.
I gotta say something to that point right there. So I've been in training, I told y'all, right?
Yeah, you did.
So when I went in there, I heard this as clear as day, and I know it was the Holy Spirit. He said, act like you know nothing so you can be taught something.
Yep. Humble yourself. Yep.
He said, act like you know nothing.
Yes.
I went in there, and this is how I know I got humbled. I went in there to go shoot, right? You know, I've been shooting for 15 years.
Yeah.
I went in there and shot the other day, and failed every time.
That's crazy.
It humbled me.
Yeah.
And guess what the teacher said? I said, man, what am I doing wrong? He said, you freaking suck shooting. He said, no, I'm just playing with you. He said, get out of your head. He said, you know what to do. You're in your head too much. While you're in a relationship with God, get out of your head.
Yeah. Let
You're
him
in your
lead.
head too much.
Yeah.
Let him lead.
Yeah.
While you're in a relationship with this girl, get out of the last relationship.
Right.
Right.
She ain't going to hurt you like she did.
Right.
I think that'd be the problem, though. I think that'd be the problem. I think a lot of people bring a lot of stuff over from relationship
It's
to
the
relationship to
baggage,
relationship.
It's the
yeah.
baggage.
Right. Yeah. And then that becomes it comes in like, I don't know if I can put my all in because of that person already
Right.
did this, and like now if I do my all and then I get hurt again, I'm sick. Now it's like I
Yeah.
can't do that again. I can't.
And
afford
when
to
it
hurt again.
looks like, or even seems like what you came from,
Exactly.
you just
You try to
retreat.
roll out, bro.
You're like,
You
I
try to
gotta go.
roll out. That's what I'm
And
saying.
that's where hurt has not been resolved.
Yeah. Unresolved
Unresolved
hurt.
hurt will do that. You don't have tolerance for nothing new.
Yeah.
But that also too, I think too, it speaks to how fast we jump, right? So because we mentioned, you ever been lonely? I'm lonely. You know, you got loneliness, you got fear, you got these things, and then we want to do these things after a relationship and jump right back into something else because we don't want to feel
Yeah.
right or be lonely.
Or reflect.
What if
Or
you
reflect.
do want to be lonely? That's what I'm saying. What if you do want to be lonely? What if you don't want to have the everyday thing, the what's name? What if it's like the loneliness?
You don't want the
is-
accountability.
Yeah, not even about the accountability. It's
You
not
just
about
you just
accountability.
like to be single.
You just like to have your alone time. You like to do your stuff by yourself. You like to be alone.
No,
You
so-
like
so
to
I think
you,
to
you
your
still
point-
like people. You
Yeah.
still like want to be around, but you want to go home. You want to go home. I just want to go home. I don't want to go to your house. I don't want you to come to my house.
Yeah.
I don't want us to live together. Man, I just want to go home. That's it. I just want to go
Absolutely.
home.
I mean-
want to be what's your name, and I can see you every day if I want to. I can see you every day, but I want to go home. You know what
I
I'm saying?
think I think that's okay. So here's the thing. Here's what. Not everybody is meant for marriage, right?
Nope. The Bible
But
says
here's the
that.
thing. But here's the thing, though. There are consequences when we do things outside of marriage as if we were married,
Right.
right? So what I'm hearing that this situation can sound like is, I like to be with you, be a part of you, do the things that make us a relationship, kindle the things, be at your house, lay in your bed. But I don't want to commit with you because I like my alone time. I don't want to be with you
It's
like
safer
that.
that
Well,
way.
maybe
Jamie.
it's not the commitment thing because I feel like you committing. You committing if you're
Well-
doing all that. You just don't want to.
Well, when I'm talking about committing, I'm talking about committing
Like a
with
marriage.
like
I
a
got you.
business,
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
marriage
marriage,
business,
yeah, marriage.
like
I
where
got
you're actually committed,
I
meaning
got
that if I lose something, we lose.
I got
You
you.
know what I
I
mean?
got you. I got
Like
you.
something like that. And I know that there's prenups and stuff like that, but I'm talking about in a traditional, non-prenup, whatever.
Non-paper marriage. For now.
Yeah.
7 years.
Right. So that's what I'm thinking is that, I mean, that's what I'm saying is that these things, you can do these things. You can say, I am not ready for marriage. I'm not fit for marriage. I'm not going to get married. And we can be like, cool. And then you can come around in a relationship, but then you got to think about what, and there are females who want the same thing. I don't want to be committed like that. I our time together, and then I like our time apart, and I like our time with Bill, and I like my time with John. And it doesn't mean that it has to be sexual, but I like to be in different places with different people, and don't feel like I have to be accountable to you. Right. And so is that what you want? But I will say that in that space, sexual desires do not stay dormant.
Never.
Oh, no, never.
And if that's the road that you want to go, then we got to say fornicators will not make it in.
Yeah, right about that.
And so that's going to be just, if that's the life you want to live on earth, you can do that life. It can be something that's pleasing unto you, but it definitely won't be pleasing unto him.
Never.
Because what the Lord loves is the family unit. Right?
That's what he set up.
He created us to be together as a family unit, to then procreate. Not saying everybody is going to have a baby, because again, some people cannot. So we're not saying that it is, if you don't, then you're not going to heaven. Right? But he did not create man to be lonely. Right? And also too, he did not say, it's not specific, but again, he didn't say you got to be married either. But at the same time, we know in order, if he talks about fornication, then there has to be a commitment beyond a single man and woman coming together and just doing it and having babies.
Because you got to think about it, and we're going to wrap it up soon.
It's almost like a part 2.
You got to, man, listen. It's also because he doesn't like to be used when you want me and put me back on the shelf.
Right.
God is reason why he sets up marriage, because he was the one that started it. He wanted to be married to man, just like we are married to him, meaning what? He wanted this partnership from the beginning. He knew that he was spirit. So he knew that he couldn't be with you tangibly. So he put somebody that's next to you that understands you. That can walk with you in this earthly reality.
So why y'all think that Jesus got married?
Jesus didn't get married because he didn't come for that purpose.
I'm saying, but if that was the, if
that wasn't his purpose. His purpose was to die. That was his purpose. You got to understand people's purpose, then you understand their destiny. His purpose was to come, teach, die, save. Come, teach, die, save. Remember, he came because we needed a savior. He taught because he needed disciples to relay the message beyond him. Then he had to what? Save us by dying for us. Remember, there was no salvation without the blood. Blood came because it hurted him, God, to really send Jesus. You sent your own son. The Bible said he even turned his face from him because he couldn't look at this, but he had to be done. It was a necessary evil.
And it's almost, and I think too, he didn't get married because there has to be separation, right? He was considered holy, blameless.
Blameless.
You bring in a wife, kids, and that. I can't be about
and
my
the blood
father's
is tainted
business.
then.
I can't be
and
about my
blood
father's business. Like he's
then.
going across the world walking. Like I can't be about my father's business. I got a wife at home. I got to take care of these kids. You know, I'm just.
It was a spiritual thing because if you go back to the Old Testament, Jesus. I mean, God didn't even want a blemished animal. He didn't want an animal without a blemish. You couldn't have one flaw. And he was like, nah, not that one. And you the one that gave us the ones with the flaws.
And then you had to kill it.
And then you had to kill with because that's what he requires. God requires your best. And he said, treat your wife like Christ has treated the church. That's why marriage is not for everybody, because it's a level of standard that you have to hold. And that's the thing. It's not always pretty. Love is not always pretty. And I'm learning that. Love is not always understood either.
Not even by you.
I don't understand it.
Like not even by you. Like people might not, because you know we see stuff on Instagram and they be like, if I was them, I wouldn't be doing that at all. So that's the love not understood, but not even by you. Like I would never do these things. Why would I'm like you're smiling for no reason. You're thinking about things for that person that you like.
Bruh, you ain't never.
You like what am I doing? But even to the other end, like not even the good things, but even like love is making you jealous for some reason. Like what? What does that mean?
Like riding on somewhere, you don't do that. You ain't about to knock know nobody do it, but you may.
Have you?
But
But
then look, but even
that,
for your own life, willing to stand in front of a bullet,
You hear me?
like
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
confront things
Like,
that you be
what?
like scared to
That's
do.
what
Like,
I'm saying.
oh, I'm a
Yeah,
scared
like-
person in real
have
life.
you done it though? Have you done it though? And this is the thing I'm looking at it is that have you ever? I'm gonna ask y'all this, and maybe we can ask them this too. Have you loved somebody more than you think they loved you?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I'm talking about in a relationship.
For sure.
Yeah.
When you felt like I'm loving them a little bit too much.
Yeah. But
Love me
see,
too
I
much,
think that's where you have that fallback point where it's like, cause for me, it's like I get in my own brain and it's like, oh man, I think I might be doing too much.
Yeah.
Right. And then when I feel like I'm doing too much, I fall back. But then falling back meaning like, dang, why you fall back?
Right.
You ain't. I don't know that you like. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, God, I'm doing way too much. I feel I'm doing too much.
Right.
Like, I can feel it. Like,
Have you been in love
That's
to the
the
point where you
communication
were
again.
scared?
Yeah.
Yes,
Like I don't
bruh.
want to go off on the deep end of loving you this much.
Bruh,
Right.
Yes.
Right.
listen,
Or
I'm
have you
telling
ever been in a relationship with a person where you know they love you a lot, but you don't love them like that?
Oh my.
Meaning, like, I'm scared to tell you that this not working for me because I don't want you to kill me.
Bruh. Let
Right.
me tell you, I've been in that situation, man, and that's the hardest situation.
It is. That one, I think
It's
that's the
because-
hardest.
because they really like you.
Yeah.
And you don't like
Right.
them. You like them, but you don't like them. Like
Yeah,
you just
like,
like,
love 'em.
dang, bro. Like, and then it's the hard to tell them because it's like. It's nothing that you can do. It don't
Right.
matter. You ain't talked to him 3 days, 2
Yeah.
days. Then you get on the phone with him.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? What you been up to? It's like, you ain't mad.
Yeah.
I would have been sick. Somebody ain't called me
It was
3
only
days.
3
You
days.
know what
But,
I'm
but,
saying?
that,
Like,
but I think to that point though, which is why I always am bringing Jesus in, is that he looks at intent of heart.
Yes.
Because your heart is not gonna lie,
and that's what
right?
it be. No, that's what
when
it be.
when you really like somebody and really love somebody, your heart starts to tell on you, right?
But no, but
When
not
you're
just that, though,
trying
too.
to make it work, that heart does not follow suit.
it
That
doesn't.
thing would be like,
But
we
some-
ain't
but
going.
Sometimes
We
I
ain't
think
going.
You can be a good person, right? They can see your heart, like they can see your. Even though you saying it like, you know what I'm saying? Say like this. Say like you in a situation, right? And you don't like the person that much, but they like you just because you are you, because you
Yeah.
are that good person. You a
Yeah.
good dude. Like,
Yeah.
dang, you a good dude. But I understand I'm a good person, but that don't mean that I gotta like everything. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
gotta like you as hard as that you like
Right,
me because
right.
I'm a good person. You like me for me being me. That's
Yeah.
it. Like I'm just me. I can't even change that. Like
Right.
I'm me. Like, but I don't want to hurt you because
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Because I don't like you as much. But
Yeah.
I feel like, dang, it's like I'm going to hurt you. Like it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then I'm a type of person where I don't like the conversation. I don't like the letting people like down and having people feel some type of way because I did it. You see what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
and I know that I did. Like I know that I did it. Like I
Yeah.
know it's like if I say this, she gonna be hurt. Or
Right.
he gonna be hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know, I'm saying just anything, any
Yeah.
type of situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just know, like, if I say that, if I really be completely honest, I don't know how it's really gonna go past and how
Yeah.
it's gonna what's the name. And then you don't want to hurt the person because you still want him as a friend.
Yeah.
You still want him as a
Yeah.
person that you can want to call
Yeah.
and talk to. You want that. You
Yeah.
want that. You just the fact that it's like, I want to be honest with you too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes honesty ain't always you know honesty is always good, but I'm saying sometimes it's you gotta it's
Not the
gotta-
right time.
right, not the right time.
Yeah.
You gotta know where
Yeah.
to put it at. You
I'm
know
gonna tell you
what
what messed me up one time. This is what messed me up one time. I was talking to a person, and I didn't like them as much as they liked me. But guess what they told me? I'd rather you find somebody that loves you for who you are than for you to be with somebody that don't know who you are.
That's a good one. Right
I was like, what do you mean? That don't mess me up.
Yeah.
She was like, because where you are now,
I don't
that person
know
don't
you.
even know you.
Yeah.
I like you, but you might not like me as much as I like you.
Yeah.
But I pray that you find somebody that likes you just as much as you like them.
Yeah.
And that y'all can grow together.
Yeah.
That thing messed me up.
But that like
I'm
that's such
telling
a
you.
good that's such a good point because again, there are people that are in relationships for a long period of time that don't know each other.
They don't know each other. They don't even like each
Because
other.
they don't even and they're really just staying for the sake of kids,
money, property,
like
not wanting to hurt somebody,
right? Not wanting to hurt, not want to confront the situation, and it's years that go by,
and you
don't get them
and
years
you hurting them, and you really are hurting that person
because they can feel
really
it.
think
They can feel it.
they can feel it, but then they also thinking that you want them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
that's
you
true.
don't.
They're
living a lie the whole time. They're
really living
deceived.
that. You really living
And even
that.
it don't even mean that you're stepping out though. Like some of these are not even stepping out. It's like even though you're in it 20 years and just the whole time is like,
dang,
I ain't love you this whole time.
Like
like
literally,
you
you can
love
be
me.
one person. And they changed your whole perception about love. Like it's like really, I've been married for 20 years.
I know.
I never loved somebody the way I love this person.
I know.
Like,
Yep.
And then
It's
because
like
then it
crazy.
changes the trajectory of like your whole life. Only because again, it's important to one be paired with who God says. And so, I'll make the caveat here because there's many stories in the Bible, or there's stories in the Bible where people have gotten together, the Lord ordained, that didn't even know each other, right?
Yes.
So we got Rahab that sit at the foot. What was not Rahab?
We talking about sit at the foot of Mary Magdalene?
No, your God is my God.
Oh, you talking about
Boaz?
Rebecca and
Yes.
Naomi?
Yes. So I mean,
Ruth. I'm sorry, Ruth and Naomi.
She didn't know this person. Like
Yeah.
she knew, but
she knew of her, but she really didn't know her.
But even like for Boaz, like remember what she gave her, what she told her to do to get him, right?
Yes.
You don't know him, then all of a sudden there's things that God just ordains, even if you don't know, and then the love grows from that.
Yeah.
But when you like are coming into something yourself and you're like, because I'm a good person, I don't know how to disconnect, and now I've spent years in this situation, and it's now even harder for me to get out because now we've built businesses together. You know all my friends,
and I'm just familiar.
You know
with
my
you.
family.
I've grown accustomed to your face.
Yes.
When you've grown accustomed to somebody's face, you don't want to start over. You know how many women that I've talked to that say, "Oh, that table."
Yeah, I know.
I've talked to so many women that have said, "I just don't want to start over."
Yeah.
Not that they love this guy.
Right. Just don't want to start over.
I just don't want to start over.
Yeah.
It's just so much work.
He knows my
over.
routine.
He knows
we know each other.
But you don't love him.
Look, I got a guy at work right now, right? Been with his wife for 25 years. And from that, maybe like the last 2 years, he done moved into another room in his house.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
hate that.
And he's now, we talk all the time, like we really talk. And now he's expressing to me like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. And he said that it's almost like his wife is ready for him to say,
right,
come on,
right. Just say it.
Just say. You say one thing. We gonna
what
get
is
back.
What's the song? Never be the first one to say goodbye.
Like,
I don't want to be the first one to say goodbye.
But not even the goodbye. She wants him. She just want him to. It's that. Just give me
tell
something.
me.
Just
Yeah,
give me something.
gotcha.
And then we can try it all over again. We can do it
Yeah.
all over again.
Yeah.
I'm ready to work with you.
So she wants to commit, but he don't want to.
He done. But he done.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? And they got kids. I'm talking about kids together. Like, and then he looks at it like, I'm just gonna move over to this room right here because I just need my time. But what really you doing is you
isolating yourself,
and you prolonging the inevitable.
And right, and that's what I was.
Well, then also too, the separation makes it even worse because then you're not even close anymore.
But you can be separated and live in the same bedroom and sleep in the same bedroom with a person.
Yeah.
And be separated.
But then I asked him, I said, but do you still love her, right? He's like, I do. Like, I really love her.
But you're not in love with her.
He said, and I tell my wife all the time, like, I got me a good woman.
Yeah.
I got a good woman. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I just don't know. It's out of so much time, he just don't want it no more. It's like, how does that work?
Well, that's been over time. That don't just happen that overnight. That's over time. When you go like that, that's the breaking point. It's been going for a long. You know, men can live on autopilot in a relationship for years.
Yeah.
They can live. I mean,
until it actually starts to hit them. Yeah.
Women has to feel. Men don't have to feel to stay in a relationship. They don't have to feel. They can just be same routine. She cook for me. She bring the food. Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
But for real, I don't like her at all. And I'm so happy when I go to work and talk to Susie.
That's tough, right? And that's what it be. That's the problem. It's like,
and it's so bad because you leave the connection to go home to the disconnect.
Bro, you ever been in somebody's house with their wife, and you look at him and like, bro, that's supposed to be your best friend. But when you come to work, it seems like you way more yourself at work. Like you
yourself because you can never be yourself with her. And you realize that after time. Remember, people will show you stuff.
Yeah.
But when you start sitting around long enough, that mask gonna come off. Yeah. And you're gonna see the realness. And it's so disheartening that you wasted 30 years.
Yeah.
Or 25 years or 10 years. Like women, that which bothers me with women is that, or not just women, men and women, you build a family with somebody that never intends to marry you.
Yeah.
So you telling me that you stayed with this joker for 20 years, gave him the best of your 20 years. Because remember, you met him when you was 18.
Yeah.
Now you're 38. Mm-hmm. You got a 20-year-old son now. You got 15-year-old kids. Remember, the older you get, the less tolerant you are of anybody else. Right. And the less tolerant they're going to be of you.
Yeah.
So if this don't work, not saying God can't do something better.
Right.
But it don't always happen. Mm-hmm. And more times than another, you will always compare the next to the 20-year relationship that you was in.
Right, and that's that baggage.
And that's the baggage. Well, I ain't about to put up with that because I put up with that for 20 years. Man, I don't even know this joker.
Right.
And especially when you waste so much time, you're trying to get back into something that has evolved. The world evolved.
The world evolved. You've been gone for so long.
The dating pool is full of listeria and amoeba. Child, you got roaches and the rats in there, and you trying to dig out the clean water.
But think about it, like you said, and it makes sense. I got a friend. He said the same thing. Him and his baby mother was together for years. It didn't work out. He went out there. He said, bro, I haven't dated in so long. Remember, they not married. But your dating felt like a marriage.
Yeah.
That now that you're out here, you're lost.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And look, you still talk to her every day. You still got to deal with your kids with her, but y'all not together. But you got to deal with somebody else to be together, but you really like this, but you don't like it because it's like, I want to, but I don't like the way she is, but I really want to stay with my family. Dude, it's so much that go on here.
So much.
It's rattling in the mind now. And now you're hurt, but you don't want to be hurt like you was when you was in the relationship. So I'll stay out of it. And it's now it's like, I want my family, but I don't want this relationship though. So that's why God say don't play family.
And then sometimes it get to the point where it's too late. It's like, it get too late. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like you'll be. It's for men and women. Like you'll get a relationship, and then it's like when you about to leave, that's when they want to act right. It's too late.
That's the gaslighting.
I am done.
That's the gaslighting. That's the gaslighting.
Like, and they really doing good too. I'm talking about like, dang, that's
cooking, calling you.
I mean, they
call
you.
Cool texts.
I'm talking about everything. It's crazy. Like, I don't know. That food is crazy to me. I'm going to tell you.
I mean,
Drake said it the best.
My Lord.
He said it the best.
Come on now.
No.
He said, cry if you want to, but I can't stay to watch you. It's the wrong thing to do.
Oh, my God.
Dude, he said.
I don't know that Bible verse.
He said,
don't know it.
I need something different.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need something different. Okay. When I say that was one of the most
songs. I think I listened to that song probably like 40 times back to back. I was like, yo,
he said,
right.
You say you love me, and I end up lying and say I love you too.
So y'all don't listen to Canton Spirituals?
For what?
What?
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is when you're going through a situation like that,
Canton can help you.
You need a song. He said, I can't stay to hold you. It's the wrong thing to do. Because I'm staying here holding on to something that I don't want.
You love me, and
I end up lying and say, I want you to.
When I go through singing in the heavenly choir, that don't take you to a place of glory.
Stop being so spiritual.
Oh, Lord.
There were times where you just be like,
but I need something different.
I need something different. And that's the thing. You do need something different because this relationship ain't working no more. I want it.
Right.
But it ain't working. I want it because of what it is.
Right.
And the much time as I put into it. And some people
the idea of the
and then you're mad.
Yes, the money, the everything you
I done
put in it.
Effort into this.
Everything. I'm talking about tears. the laughs,
Yeah,
the
the cries.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
How many teeth I got in my mouth.
Me. Like everything. You know me.
And I can
let this food go.
And now I gotta let it go and start over and pray that they understand my flaws. I gotta pray that I don't scare them with the things I'm insecure about.
Yeah.
What?
Because the world has changed.
Because the world has changed. And they don't understand me. And to be honest with you, I don't understand me.
Yeah. You don't. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand half the stuff that I be doing. Why I be doing. It's like, dang, why did I do that?
Why did I do that?
Why would I did that?
I just don't want to be in this cycle, but I don't want to die in the cycle though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to die in the rat race of the cycle. It's either I'm going to be hot with you or cold with you, but I can't stay in the lukewarmness of this relationship because somebody going to get spit out.
Yeah, for sure.
And whoever gets spit out is the one that's going to be hurt the most.
Yeah.
And whoever does the spitting, remember, the Lord said, I'd rather you be hot, meaning be all with me.
Yeah.
Or I'd just rather you be cold, meaning I ain't never want you. At least I know what side of the fence you on.
Yeah.
But because you lukewarm, meaning I want you, but I don't want you. But I want you, but I don't want you. That's some schizophrenic type stuff here. And God said, because you're nor hot or cold, but you're lukewarm, I spit you out because I don't know which side you on. And who likes warm food? Nobody. You like it to either be hot or cold. Most people don't like their food to be just warm. Yeah. And that's why I'm glad he gave that analogy, because that's one of the realest analogies that you can give in the Bible. I'd rather you be all with me or not with me at all.
I think, like, just to give some takeaways for, like, those who are finding themselves in this space, right? Because, again, we talk about, like, communicating, and sometimes it's hard to do that to people first. Yeah. Right? But how does that look like just saying it to yourself? Right? I think sometimes it is, and we hear about this word affirmations and I am this, I am that, but I think those affirmations can go a little bit deeper than I am not this, right? I need help in this. And that looks like not affirmations, but prayers, right? Because this is what the Lord requires. Just say it to him. And not saying, and I don't want to like I said, get deep. What I'm saying is, you can say these things to yourself first and then say them to him, right? Because at least you know there's seclusion there, that won't be on Facebook, that won't be on Instagram. He don't have a heavenly social media that's about to blast it in the clouds, right? So what am I not? What do I want? And be able to look at it, right? Write it down. People got voice notes now. You ain't got to be sitting there, I got a journal. I don't feel like journaling. Journaling also is putting it in your notes. We do that all the time. Like, I got to remember this journal. I can't retain this, or put it in a voice notes. Like, yo, today. One of the things when our father was going through therapy, they were telling him, because he wasn't as good too in saying how he was feeling. So they were just saying to do it in his voice notes of his phone. So you would see him sometimes just like, just talking in his phone. He'd be like, what is he doing over there? And so I remember I talked to him one day and he was like, I'm saying what I'm feeling in the moment in my notes, right? Because these are my notes, right? If I want to give people somebody access to my phone, they'll have it. If they want to do the cloud, it is what it is. But at least I'm not ready to say it out loud yet to you. I'm not ready to almost even say it to myself, but what happens is that what the voice notes does, or when you're saying something, or when you're writing stuff down, when you start to revamp or when you start to change, you can go back to see what you were before.
Yes, and I did that because I was going through that. I did that before. I was going through a real bad season, bro, like real bad. And Mom said it. Yeah. She said, write down how you feel. Yeah. Because I did not know how to communicate. And I'm learning this while you was talking. Yeah. When you only keep it here, it stays locked. Yeah. Yep. It has to, you have to when you write it down, you release it to another place.
Write the vision.
And when you have if a dream will only stay a dream if it's locked here. A vision wrote down is a plan. Yeah. Yep. When the vision is wrote down. Yep. It becomes a plan. When you just got it as a dream, it will stay here in the mind. So I'm looking at, or if it's things that you're dealing with, to release it, you got to put it in a different place.
Yeah, but what if releasing is too much? What if that becomes like, I don't even know how to handle that. Like, when you start releasing it, that becomes like a
do it in increments. Do it in little things, like she said.
Or also, too, sometimes you have to do things afraid.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just have to. The thing is, what if releasing becomes too much? What if this becomes too much? What I'm hearing is that you're going to always make an excuse for something that you just have to face.
Yes.
Right. Well, no,
It's not.
I'm just putting
No,
out
no,
there,
no,
not
no. I'm
right,
saying,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'm saying,
yeah.
not saying you, but I'm just saying,
But
even
that's the
for
realness
anybody,
of
that's
it.
the
Right,
real.
right, yeah.
Is that if we keep making an excuse for why we can't do something, it won't get done.
Won't
Right.
get done.
So sometimes you have to just do it afraid. I don't want to write down that I was molested by my father and have to look at that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't
That's
want
what I'm
to. I don't want to
saying.
have to
Yeah,
feel
right,
those
right,
feelings
right,
again. I don't
right.
want to have to. But if I don't, how is that going to show up in a relationship with you? How is that going to show up in a relationship with my family and friends?
Right.
What is that going to look like?
It shows up embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah, because it shows up in the
It
spaces when you
shows up in
like,
space
what
where
the
you,
world?
where
Like,
you will be
when
so
this? Why did
embarrassed.
this
Yes.
happen?
You know why?
Yeah.
Remember when the girl that was molested in the Tyler Perry movie? I think it was when her sister was getting married to the dude that was abusing her.
Yeah.
Remember the girl that got molested by her father, or no, her sister's father. Remember when the guy that she was with, they never slept together, but he took the kids to go get
Yeah.
ice cream.
Yeah.
She woke up. Don't you ever take my kids?
Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Don't you ever touch them? Are they okay? Then she was looking at her daughter like, no, that's your hurt
Yeah.
that you never released. So he felt the blunt of what you never told.
Yeah.
Meaning what? She was looking at her children. If he touched her, he was like, what is going on?
Right.
But because you never released it, she sat there, and as soon as he came back, don't you ever touch my kids? Don't you ever take my kids? She was like, I'm not taking them. I seen you laying there sleeping so nicely,
Yeah.
and I just didn't want to wake you. So his thinking that he's doing a good thing was pain for her.
Right.
Because it took her back to when she was vulnerable. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got to watch that. We got to watch not releasing, because when we don't release, it comes out in different things. It comes out in different ways. And then we sit back, and then we can't have a meaningful relationship because of all the hurt we have inside still.
Yeah.
And then you have people who say stuff like this, man, you need to work on you before you try to get with somebody else.
Right.
And then that hurts more.
Yeah, but I think that's a true statement
that's a
though.
true
Like,
statement, too.
and I don't want to prolong with that. So I think this probably going to be like a 2-part, because this was a really really good conversation. And I think it's important.
People in church need to hear this.
And see, this is what happens when you bring people that ain't been here for 3 years. We've been trying to get them. This is why we've been trying to get them, because this is how we go. And it goes into different spaces, and we're able to learn and heal and try to figure out some things. And we just want to leave you with, like, there are many of us that feel like we're doing a lot of hurting, right? And we're hurting the people that we love, and we're always the villain in the story, right? And it's never our intention, and we don't know why we're doing these things, but we hope today's episode we're able to give you nuggets of, like, how to journal, how to release, how to look within yourself, how to communicate, how to face the fears, how to figure out, like,
Discipline.
is it me? Like, is it our Lord? Like, just
Be
like you said,
accountable. Give your phone to your wife.
Exactly.
Give your phone to your girl.
Yeah.
Let her take your phone some days.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, sometimes, man, you gotta be. You can't trust yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if I look
Yeah.
at it like this, if I can't give my phone to my wife for a day, something wrong with our relationship.
Exactly.
Oh, wait a minute.
But that's the realness of. That's the transparency, because if you
We
can't,
said wife. We didn't say
Yeah.
girlfriend or
Right.
friend.
no. What
No,
I'm
he
saying
said
is,
girlfriend.
but even
But he
but-
said, wait, well,
because
I'm just
if
saying.
your girlfriend is, but I'm saying if your girlfriend is if you feel like there's a
she's about
potential
to
to
be
be
a
your
wife.
wife,
Yeah, that is
then you
trust.
should be able to do this
For sure.
and nobody else calls this phone
Yeah.
but her and your kids probably.
Yeah.
But if it's always somebody else on the other line that's of the opposite sex that don't know nothing about your relationship, then that has a problem with you
Right.
and or with her. You get what I'm saying? So I look at it like I intentionally sometimes now leave my phone upstairs so I can have a meaningful conversation. Because I don't want to always be doing this. Baby, I hear you. I'm not paying attention to what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then you got to be careful with that, because what you don't do, somebody else will be gladly to do.
Yeah.
Meaning what? He will take the time and take her to coffee and this and that. And
Yeah.
don't be so busy where you miss the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we wonder why the relationship don't work.
Yeah.
Because they've been trying to talk to you. They've been trying to tell you. They've been trying to work through it. But you just been. So I just leave it with be accountable, be disciplined, conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. And just know that you're not beyond healing.
Yes.
Right? We all are going on a journey, and God is that's why he's here. That's why he's given us his spirit. That's why he's given us a church community. That's why he's given us his grace, that we all are shaped in sin, but we're not that, right?
Won't always
we're not
be that.
Exactly. We're not beyond healing. And the thing is, he's not shocked by your failure. Man and women may be shocked by your failure, but he's not shocked by that. And because he's not, he's a safe space to start, right? Lord, I messed up today, and I feel like I'm going to mess up tomorrow. There's some things that's happening at work that I feel like my emotions are rising in a space that I don't know why they're doing that. Be it sexually, be it gambling, be it drug, like anything, be it hate, be
Lies,
it fear,
yeah.
all of these things that are besetting me
Be
from
it
you.
anger.
All of these things are right, because like I said, people are always condemning, well, because he opened his legs, but also too, your hate for somebody also won't get you into heaven. Because you don't love your neighbor either. Like, because you hate everybody, but say that you love God.
And you gossip about everybody.
Exactly. It's just like, it's the worst.
Worse than the grave.
So, I mean, the thing is, we're all trying to get there, and we all have a journey, but we're so grateful that you are here today to listen to our hearts and to some of the stories that we've had in our journeys. Put something in the chat and just kind of let us know if you agree or how you feel about certain things. We may not all agree, but I know that we can all say together, like, we've been there, and girl, hear my story. Like, oh man, look, I feel you, bro. But I also want to say thank you to my brother for coming.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I hope we'll see him again. You know, at this point, we gotta, I gotta put out a GPS. I gotta put an air tag in the shoe. I work a lot.
On top of that, what do you do?
Oh,
Yes.
I got my own business. I got my I do home improvement.
Yes, he does.
You know,
And we might drop. We're gonna drop some of his
you gotta
work
drop
in the
your
chat.
number, man. Drop your number in the chat. We're gonna do
We'll
that.
drop the work.
I
We'll
mean,
drop
he
the
do
work in the-
electrical work.
Yeah, he does.
Do plumbing work. He
Been
fix
getting us
bathrooms.
out the way for years.
Yeah, I mean, he actually renovates
Yeah.
people's bathrooms and
Yeah.
houses and stuff. So if y'all need help,
Yeah.
call them.
C Services. That's the name of my business.
Say it one more time.
Elite C Services. That's
Good.
the name of my business. But
Yep.
we focus on everything. It's just not just home improvement, but anything. It's all.
Yeah.
What's your
like service.
Instagram handle?
It's just my name. I don't have an Instagram for it yet. I'm not really big on Instagram. I'm not really that,
Gotcha,
you know what I'm
gotcha.
saying? I ain't that really that social person. You know what I'm saying? You know. So
It just
you
be
know what I'm
working.
saying? Yeah, it's just word of mouth at this point. You know.
Well,
what I'm
we'll
saying?
we'll put your number and your Instagram
Yeah.
handle in the chat.
But I mean, even with that said, though, with word of mouth, it's still been a booming
it's been
business.
booming.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Yes.
it's
So,
booming.
so you
know
know,
what I'm saying?
don't
Work
stop
speaks for itself
talking.
now. Work
Yes,
speaks for itself.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll put some of his before and afters in the chat, so you can kind of see what you're getting into. And like, he's very personable. Again, he's never met a stranger. So although he doesn't talk a lot, he's never met a stranger. This will be something that customer service will be really on point.
Yeah.
So, but for us, I mean, we're gonna see y'all next week. This may be a 2-part, so just tune in, because this was really good conversations. But again, follow us on all social media platforms that we tell you every week. And again, we'll talk to you next week if the Lord allows. Bye.
Preserved by my Redeemer, the Messiah, and the leader. Belly full of living water, just in case you need a leader. Reflecting the overseer, protected, cause Lord, I need you. Can't let a day go by without giving the word a try. But what if I fall short and I'm in need of a friend to pick me up and help me start believing again? Continue fleeing from sin. Man, we just fishing for men who throwing salt. The perfect seasoning for the season. You win. You win.
Ain't got time to play around. Put some salt up on the ground. Throwing salt, throwing salt, throwing salt, throwing salt, throwing salt, throwing salt.